Alright, Bandai, listen, we're gonna have a conversation because I let y'all slide with the 9 a.m.s, the 10 a.m.s. These 8 a.m. trailers, bro, they not gonna fly. I can't do it. Granted, it's 9:13 right now. I'm like an hour late, but it's like I just woke up, bro. Come on, bro. If you go drop 8 a.m. trailers, you gotta warn something. You gotta warn me, bro, like at least. But we got Rangiku versus Izuru. We gonna take a look at this. We gonna take a look. We gonna see what happens. I am curious though, cause I did want to see these two characters. Especially Rangiku. I was super curious on how Rangiku was gonna work, so I'm kind of happy to see her. Damn, it's too early in the morning for all that. It's too early in the morning. She looked good. I'm just keep it at that. She looked good. Okay. Ooh. Bro, round started with the whip thing. I think that's his spiritual pressure move one, if I remember correctly. Actually, no, I think that's his signature move. I think. Okay. Rangiku popping the verse. I got Rangiku fat. Ooh, counter. Yeah, I really like how fast Rangiku is. I'm not gonna lie. They both seem pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay. See, yeah, that fireball, that's gonna be a really good approach too for her. The Shakaho. Yeah. That's gonna be a really good approach too for her. I'm not. She could literally just dash. She's like Chun-Li from Street Fighter. She throws out the Kikoken and just dash behind it. That's literally what Rangiku's doing. Just dash behind it. That's really good actually. Ooh. Obstacle move. Okay, Rangiku. Oh. Rangiku look kind of cool. I'm not. Hey, man. Don't sleep on her just because she's pretty. She could throw them hands too. Oh, here come Wabiske. I hope he has a voice line where he says "raise your head," Wabiske. Because I know they're using the different translations for like a lot of the releases, so that's why like we're not hearing some of the lines we're used to hearing from like, you know, anime and stuff like that. It's different translations. This is his Kikon too. Okay. Oh, she finally gets her awakening too. Yeah, this is when Rangiku really gets to play the game for real. This way she can actually play the game. Man, she was playing before a lot more than I thought she would be. Over the Hakugeki. Yeah, this is the ash pit I saw in the system overview trailer. I wanted to know what it did, yo. It's like a giant ash thing on the field. I think it just slows their opponent down. I think. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I looked super into like Rangiku's kit after her initial trailer. I'm gonna have to do that. I don't think it describes this on there though. Ooh. I'm liking a lot of what I'm seeing from Rangiku. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, and then she puts the ash traps on the field, which is what they said. She could set up traps and stuff. She puts the ash trap on the field. She's really like a neutral control character, honestly. Like not even neutral, but like I guess area control type character. I know it's a different word, but I can't think of it right now. Yeah, she has the traps there. I'm guessing the traps are just there to like immobilize you, maybe. I also see Izuru had like some. I like some ash still on him from standing in the trap, so I gotta see what that does. I'm gonna have to look back again and pay attention to what Izuru is doing as well, because I see he also got like some stocks down there next to his meter. Like it's at level 3 right now. Now it's at level 4. Oh, got her with the trap. Yo, Izuru do some chunks, I'm not gonna lie to you. Nice counter move. And I think, is that his slow mechanic? That's the meter down there? Yeah, it's a lot you have to look at. It's a lot you have to look at. Yeah, we definitely got to run this back. It's a lot. For both of these two characters at the same time, it's a lot. It's a lot. Jesus. Jesus. Too early in the morning. You look really good. That's all I'm saying. We gonna run it back. So we are here with Rangiku versus Izuru. Now both of these characters are really, they got some really interesting gimmicks to both of them, right? Izuru being a mobility, like what's the word? A mobility neutralizing character, in the sense of his whole job is to basically stop you, keep you in place, and slow you down so that he can basically have control at all times. Because the way his Zanpakuto works, I'm pretty sure from what we were seeing, he has a level meter at the bottom where the more it builds up, I'm guessing the slower you get, and I think it's more damage you take or something like that. I might be wrong on the damage part, but I know it does slow you down and immobilize you. But and then on Rangiku's case, she's kind of like a more area denial, area control type character, where she wants to set up traps, she wants to basically keep you a bit. It's like they both want you to stay where you are so they can come in and do what they got to do, but they want to do it in different ways. Right, Rangiku's more trap based, she's more neutral control. That's the word, neutral control. She's more neutral control. So it's like when she doesn't have Hinako, she relies on, you know, the Shakuhos and the fireballs to basically keep you in place so she can follow behind it to do what she has to do to get her damage off. But her real goal is to actually activate her awakening, because that's where a lot of the meat of her kit is at, and that's where a lot of the tricks and the gimmicks are. So both of these characters want to go into awakening. It's like this right here. Both these characters want to go into awakening, but they have really good tools to help them once they're just, you know, in their base right here. Like Izuru, if you go back a little bit, Izuru has this whip thing. I can't remember if this is his signature move or his spiritual pressure move 1. I'm pretty sure this is just his signature move, if I'm not mistaken. I can tell right here actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the whip is just his signature move, because it didn't take bar from it. It's just his signature move. So the way that works, if he just taps the button, you take damage and that's it. But if he holds the button, he can pull you in. So that's his way of trying to keep you in check and keep you in control, so where he can always get to you. But Rangiku, hers is the fireballs, like we said. She shoots it out. It's a slow moving fireball. If you ever played Street Fighter, it's akin to like Chun-Li when she shoots out her Koken. She can shoot it out and dash behind it. Also similar to like Ken or something, where he shoots his fireball, they could drive rush behind it and do stuff like that. This is kind of like the same idea here. She shoot this out and then she can dash up behind it. Now it doesn't go full screen obviously, but it's more so just there to check the opponent and make sure that they don't interrupt her while she's trying to approach. Because both of these characters at the end of the day are more close range than far range. They both want to get next to you. And that's why this match is so, like, it's so intensive, because they both basically want to do the same thing. That combo too, I wonder. Like this from Izuru. Izuru did this knockback into this whip, it comboed. I wonder if he holds it. I don't think it takes longer to come out if he holds it. I think him holding it just brings him back. So I wonder if you can like do some restand like loop combos with this. Like throw them out, hold it, whip, bring them back in. And especially if he has Wabisuke out, he just keep hitting you to get the levels up for his the weight meter. I think that's what it is. So that's something like a lot of Izuru players will have to see. Like Izuru, I don't know, man. People might have slept on Izuru. You might have slept on Izuru. I might be people. I don't know. But okay. You go Rangiku gets the Hakugeki off. Go straight into the Kikon move. Rangiku got some dope animations too. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of her animations are sick as hell. So here we go. Izuru's popping with Bisuke. And this is where he gets the other meters on his... This is where we get the other meters for him. So down here, like I said, there's levels on this meter. From what I saw, this meter went up to like level 4. And then it went back to 0 once there was a secondary meter that popped up here. I don't know if that's to determine once how many hits he needs to place on your opponent, or what level the sword needs to be at for it to activate the meter to show you how long you have with the weight on your opponent. But that's something I'm gonna have to check out. Rangiku still doesn't have Hinako yet. As we saw, the Hakugekis, they are armored, but you can break through them. Now he's at 1. So does he just get 1 just from hitting you, or is it once he activates a Kikon and other things that activate it? When did he get the 1, 2, 3? Okay, so yeah, so he hit her. I think he hit her like 3 times with his sword, with his basic attack, and that added a level to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that added a level to the meter at the bottom there, or to the stock count, I should say. For what I saw, doing the Kikon doesn't add a stock to the counter. I don't think. I mean, we're about to see right here, but I don't think it adds a stock to the counter. Yeah, he's still at level 1. Rangiku finally gets her awakening. This is what I wanted to see from her. Yeah, so his stock count goes up every time he gets like a basic combo string off, like a 4-hit string, a basic 4-hit string. The stock count goes up. So okay, it's every time he completes a combo string on you with Bisuke out, the stock count is up. It's the knockback. Okay, so her spiritual pressure move 2 is what she just activated there, and that is this giant ash pit here. What does this do? Is this like immobilizing you? Does it preach? Trying to see, because he does just dash up behind it, but I'm trying to see like how he's interacting with it, because I think it's just pushing him back. Might be wrong. I'm probably gonna rewrite the spot a lot, because I really want to see what this is. I'm trying to see if it's the pit, like if it's because she's in the pit. I'm trying to see if the pit is doing damage to him, so the damage from the pit is adding up with the damage of Rangiku hitting him, or if it's just the fact that she's in the pit is making her do more damage. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's just boosting her specific damage in general. That's what I'm trying to see. Or if it just boosts her range. Like if it's one of them things where it's like, as long as she's in the pit, whenever she hits the button, she could just, the attack just hits you. Like if she's like Law from One Piece, once she popped the room, anytime he swipes, you just get hit. I'm so curious. I think that's what it is. I might be tripping, but I feel like that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think she just hits you. Anyway, I think it's whenever she's in this pit, she just can hit you. Yeah, because she was nowhere near him, and that basic attack string did damage to him. Like that wasn't from the pit. Because I'm counting the amount of time. I'm counting like how many times his health bar chunks down, and it's matching up with the amount of time she's swinging her sword. Yeah, and then the strike back hits him as well. And then that combo? Wait a minute. No, it didn't. And y'all could so y'all could correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. There might be some information I'm missing, but from what I'm seeing, when she activates this little ash pit, I don't think it stops you from moving, but I think it does have some mobility restriction thing to it for your opponent, that they can't really move as quickly. But I think once you're in this field, anytime she presses her basic attacks, the attacks automatically hit you. But they don't do a lot of damage. But anytime she presses it, you'll get damage from it. But if she's close to you and she actually connects, her damage is like significantly boosted. Because look at this. Look at the damage from when she swipes when she's not next to him. Like, it was like a little chunk. Hold on. Like, look at this damage. It's like a little minuscule amount of damage. It's nothing crazy. But she's not next to him yet, right? The moment she makes contact, she is chunking my man's health bar away. It's doing double damage. Cause her hit counter's at 10. She's doing like double hits the moment. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like her hit counter goes up. She's doing like multiple hits per swipe. Yeah, nah, Rangiku kinda crazy. Wait a minute. Like I said, if I'm wrong, y'all can correct me. She is chunking this. I think that's how this pit works. Jeez, yo, Rangiku with the chain reverse too. Yeah, Rangiku might be kind of crazy in this game. Hold on, the lieutenant's popping out, man. I ain't gonna lie. I know everybody hype for the captains and the espadas. Don't sleep on these lieutenants, man. These lieutenants, they kind of crazy. They kind of crazy. And then she has an armored counter too. Okay, Izuru. Izuru, I need you to show me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because she popped another pit. She set up another sand trap here. I think was that her signature move? I think that's her signature move. Okay, so her signature move changes when she's here. She sets up a sand pit. Not as big as like the SB2, her signature, her spiritual pressure move 2, with the big sand pit, obviously, but the signature move is just a smaller one. And it's the same property. Okay, yeah. Every time she sets up a trap, the moment your opponent gets in the trap, she can hit you wherever you are. It don't matter if she's next to you or not. If she swings, you'll get hit. And once she's next to you, if she's next to you while you're in that trap, you're just gonna take double the damage. Her signature move is basically just a smaller version of her spiritual pressure move too. So yeah. Rangiku, she might be top tier. She might be top tier. This character is crazy. And I know what y'all thinking, bro. You could just dash up on her and move around the pit. You don't understand. Her whole thing is to stop you from doing that. Her whole kit is designed around keeping you at bay from doing that. So while you trying to mess around, move around these sand traps, she can do whatever she wants. She's expecting you to do that. Nah, Rangiku she kind of crazy. I really like her. Hold on, I really mess with Rangiku. This is what I was saying where I said I needed to see more from her. I really like Rangiku. Izuru, I need you to show me something, big dog. Into the pit, bro. He dashes back into it. Let me see if she takes. Yeah, hits. Jesus. She is chunking, bro. Okay, so now he's at level 3 with it. With BSK. Yeah, I think he needs to fill up his stocks to at least level 4 before he can activate whatever it is that slows you down, because it's not like Rangiku's mobility is getting affected the more his stock count goes up. I think it's just a certain amount of stocks he has to get to before it's activated, or unless he has to activate it some other way. Unless he can activate it at any stock count, and we just aren't seeing that. Now he's at 4 right now. So he just popped his spiritual pressure move 2. What did spiritual pressure move 2 do though? He just popped it, but what did it do for him? Oh, it's the Bakudo. It's the Bakudo. Okay, I'm tripping. Then he just does signature move, get the chunk. He's chunky, yo. I'm not gonna lie, both of these characters do some crazy damage, bro. Just look at this. Both of these characters is doing damage, bro. It is crazy. Wait, hold on. So, okay, so he popped the stock count. His stocks went to 0, but now Rangiku is slowed. So, okay, once he gets 4 stocks, I think he can do it at any stock count, but I think the CPU just waited till he got to 4. I don't know if you need to get to 4. I feel like that'd be like, I feel like that'd be kind of lame if you have to get to 4 before you can activate it. But yeah, Rangiku is super slow. I don't know if she takes extra damage in this state, but she is slow. It don't matter. The counter though, Jesus. The slow doesn't affect her counter though. You know, the slow not that bad, honestly. The slow isn't that bad. For it being at level 4, it's not that bad. Because she was still pretty fast. Obviously, she's faster before, but she was still pretty fast. Like, something like this for, like, Soy Phone. I feel like if Soy Phone got hit with something like this, it would just put her down to normal person speed. Because she moving faster than everybody else. If she got hit with this, she just moving like a regular person now. Or a regular character, I should say. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Beastgate is kind of like, it's an interesting mechanic. And I'm hoping you, well, Beastgate is an interesting mechanic. I'm hoping you don't need to get all the way to level 4 with it to activate. I'm hoping you can just activate at any level. It's just like depending on the level, depends on the, like the level count determines how slow your opponent actually gets. But yeah, it's not looking like it's too crazy for him though. But he doesn't look bad. But Rangiku though, I'm not gonna lie, Rangiku is looking like a powerhouse. I like Rangiku a lot. I actually like Rangiku a lot. She actually looks like a dope character. I might have to, hey, where my main tier list at? Hold on. Yeah, listen, y'all see the tier? You see? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. She had to go up. She might have to go up because what I just saw, what I just saw right there, I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out. Rangiku is like a very, I don't know, she's such a me type of character. It's crazy. I was not expecting that. But she, like I said, I explained both their game plans before. They both technically, both of them want to get next to you, but they want to do it in different ways. Izuru, it depends on how much he actually hits you with his basic attack. It brings his stock count up, and the more stocks he has, the more slowed you get when he activates the slow. But from what we saw with Rangiku, the slow isn't very, it's not super crazy. It's not to the point where it's like detrimental to you, but it could allow for him to get a lot of offense off because a lot of his moves are so like linear. So he would prefer you to stay in place. Stuff like this, stuff like setting up the Bakudo and all that. And he'll do a lot of damage. He'll chunk you and all that. He's not a bad character by any means. It's just if he needs level 4, it's a lot of setup required for that. Rangiku, on the other hand, son, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. These ash pits, kind of crazy. These ash traps are kind of insane. These ash traps are kind of, the fact that the moment you're in here, it doesn't matter where you are, she could just hit you anytime. If she gets close to you, she does double the damage, but she could hit you anytime. And this is just her spiritual pressure move too, and her signature move being a smaller portion of that, meaning anytime you're in the trap, she can just swing wherever. If you're on low health, you gotta avoid these traps like the plague, because you're just gonna get a hit at all times. This character is gonna be super good in the right hands. I want y'all to know right now, do not sleep on Rangiku at all. Both these lieutenants are strong. Every lieutenant that's in the game right now that I've seen is looking super strong. Her, Shuhei, Izuru, even, like I said, Izuru doesn't look as crazy as Shuhei and Rangiku right now, but don't sleep on Izuru at all. Like all the lieutenants in the game, Renji even, listen, they might be cooking. They might be cooking. So don't sleep on them. Keep your eyes on both these characters. These characters, these two right here, they surprised me. I'm not gonna lie, these two surprised me, especially Rangiku. But both these characters surprised me. But let me know how y'all feel about the gameplay in the comment section down below. How y'all feel about Rangiku? How y'all feel about Izuru? Like I said, I really like Rangiku a lot. Her gameplay looks dope as hell. Let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. But that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as always. Thank you guys for watching. With all that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. So, boy.